ticket booth here. Fish house. A lot of tuna passes through there. Kings. Same owners, the Hawaiian Bread Kings. Cocktail sports. Great food. Coquina. That's where you go to store your coquina. Had a little coquina in my day. Now open. This doesn't look too happening. A lot of crowds anyway. The society over here. Johnny Rockets. BadAxeThrowing.com. May need that lesson around here. It's not exactly a safe place come nighttime, you know. The Don Bury Cafe for all the people that like Bury. Not one of my favorites. Don's place isn't my favorite. Chipotle. Bagelery. No, nothing like a $23 bagel. It's big. Not what they're charging you here. That's what it looks like. Tax and everything. $24 for a bagel. If you like bagels that much, you know. It was about $27 for the bagel. Chase. Farmers Bank, my favorite right there. Helicopter. Black helicopter. This is the hardcore fitness that I frequent. One of my favorites. It's someone I work out with every now and then. Alright. It's hardcore, I tell you. The omelet in and the omelet out. I go in there, look at the prices, and I'm out right away. Amsterdam Pine. All your favorite bongs right here. You know, Whatever type of bong you want, they've got it. That's like 75 bucks for a 6-inch piece of glass. You have it. The panic room. Panic attack. Panic attack. You see, this guy, he didn't last long. There he is. That could be you. So, in other words, avoid this place. Room shave. The homeboys come through here, they shave their head for about 75 bucks. They don't come back. They found out they can go to, Costco, or they can go to Walmart and buy the same buzzer for $12.99 and shave their head all 6 years until it burns out. Save a lot of money that way. How hard is it to shave someone's head? Planet Fitness, play blackjack while you run on your, treadmill. It is. Basically all they got here is a treadmill, so if you're coming to work out, forget that. The Ovation, like the guitar, rather cheesy. It, man. It's the place to be in 2024. So, diagonal crossing, why not? It's nice to have a sign that you can read, These people, they opted for a lower price sign. If something, on Pine Avenue, You go down to the Pineapple down here on Pine Avenue. Get a pineapple for about 23 bucks. They didn't last long. They realized that float space wasn't the happening place. You know what I mean? Not too many customers. They shut down. The coffee, the off coffee. Another place you probably don't want to visit. They're already shut down. Opened 2 months ago. Breeze May, they promise you a nice future. This is the future of Breeze Mays here. This guy here, so go by the sign, avoid it. The pie bar, get pie there for about 75 bucks. If this is what you're into.
Yeah, this is my favorite street.
And Anna's. if you want to pay, $75 for a bottle of port wine, anywhere else it costs you about $1.50. Wine is fine, but whiskey's quicker. I don't think so right now. And we've got here we go. Got the sun ready to set on that side. The west side. The place to be. Army Career Center. Nothing like getting paid minimum wage to dodge bullets. The place is powered by hustlers. 4 hustlers. I think I'll pass there. Yeah, some of those do-it-yourself gyms, bring your own weights and all that. Not a whole lot going on there. Mosaic will pretty much rip you off. This is available. Last place did really well, as you can see. It's a shady place here. They're offering free water for their guests. There it is. You see it in there. Oh. The P6. Yeah. You gotta take a leak, you gotta go somewhere, you know. They give you a 6-time limit there. Alterations and repairs. You know, Mabel here, she'll break out the old school sewing machine and charge you more than he should, you know. This guy here, have you seen this man breaking into our store? Barely. You know, there he is. Surveillance cameras have caught him. He's on film. This place didn't last too long. The local mini bike crew. You don't need to get driver's license. Just blast through on a 30cc motorcycle that he stole from the guy's kid next door. So it lightens up into a bunch of vacant buildings down here. I wish they could fill, but due to rodent infestation, they're not doing too well. Costs more to pay the fee to put those black boxes around it and pay the fine. They had to shut down. And more vacant on this side. Less activity. You can buy something to put a few sticks in or decorative items here. Antique Indian looking artifacts for $700 for a vase. Bagels galore. Yeah. Choose your bagel. Plain bagel like that's about $9. Tour today, Volta Pine. You know, not one of my favorites here. Let's see, nothing going on, no business. This place, nicely finished. People remotely mess with my camera. Nicely finished walls here. The sign melted down. It said men's club at one point, but you know, it shows the plane wrap exterior. This is down about 7th. Right here, you don't have a whole lot going on. So you make your way this direction. So there you had it, the Pine Tour. They have do-it-yourself incense down there. You buy your incense stick, which is nothing more than camel turd, right? Packed. They get it straight from Afghanistan, etc. Then you pick your scent. Go ahead and dip your camel crap stick into the essence oil, strawberry, chocolate, whatever. Let it dry and you're good to go. It's do-it-yourself incense. Make 3 of them. They call it gourmet incense. 3 sticks, $6. What a deal. Camel poop soaked in vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, whatever you want, you know. That's the price. Local baseball field here. Not a lot of ball playing here, but it's never really open. Used to be a toxic site. You can't put anything there. They still get funded from the state a good amount every year to have this ballpark open. The bleachers look pretty nice. Yeah, it's a good place. It's never really open, but they get funded for it. It's labeled a park, a ballpark. You got the local Taco Bell, the Schlaco Bell, right off Locust and 7th. You can call this the day of the locust. The locust pretty much cleared out the neighborhood. No one's really left. Not a lot of business. The day of the locust. This Taco Bell gets a lot of business. Not really. 6 to 10 cars a day, maybe, hidden right off the Locust. So, Taco Bell breakfast. Nothing like a Taco Bell breakfast for those looking for a gourmet style breakfast. Maria will serve it to you. No tip necessary. Come here and get your tattoo right here at the place called Tattoo. I'll pass on that. I'm not much of a tattoo person. No tattoos, no piercings, no garbage on my skin, people. And 8.2 minimum height says on that garage. Well, no one's going there. So. Oh, it's a Jenny Lopez Elementary School. You know. Here we are. Getting into Taco Bell. Ask them about their Taco Bell breakfast. I'll put it on pause.